first we have to study about the latitude, longitude, then other basic lines on the earth. Okay, so for that we watch this video. Online students, if it is not audible, then you can tell me. Huh? So first, why they are important? Latitudes and longitudes are important. Why? In order to understand the pressure belt, wind system, we should know about it. Northeast trade wind, southwest monsoon wind, southeast trade wind, like winds are to be studied, or jet streams. For all these things, we need to study the first latitudes and the longitudes. So this video will give you an idea about it in 2 minutes.
Latitudes and longitudes. Just like a letter is able to reach your house to your address, a specific place on the map or on the globe can be located with the help of geographic coordinate system. The geographic coordinates of a place can...
The geographic coordinate is nothing but the latitude and the longitudes.
Consist of the degrees of latitude.
So take an apple and cut horizontally, that is latitude. Cut vertically. Okay. When we do this, if I want to divide this apple equally, I have to cut here at the center horizontally. This is equator, equal, two equal parts, the earth. So I can cut it at the center. If I want to give more apple to a person and less to another person, I can cut here. If I cut here the apple, small piece will be given to one person, the big piece will be given to another person. What does it mean? The longest latitude is equator. When you move towards the pole, the length of the latitude will be reducing. We can say circumference of the earth will be reducing. When you reach the pole, no latitude, only one point will be there, that is called a pole. But in case of longitudes, it is not so. Wherever you cut, all will be equal. So this is important point. At the same time, the gap between two longitudes is reducing when you move towards the poles, north pole or south pole. Finally, at the pole, there is no gap between two longitudes. Equal means vertically we are cutting now. If you take apple, if you cut vertically this side, then you will get the longitudes equal. This side longitude will be equal to this side longitude. In that sense, I told. Longitude வெட்டும்போது ரெண்டு பக்கமும் இந்த லென்த் எவ்வளவு இருக்கு, அதே இந்த பக்கம் எவ்வளவு இருக்கு, ரெண்டு ஈக்குவலா இருக்கும். பட் லாட்டிடியூட்ல அப்படி இருக்காது. அதான் இங்க கான்செப்ட். ஓகே, நெக்ஸ்ட்.
Latitudes or parallels are imaginary lines drawn parallel to the equator towards both the north and south directions.
Parallel horizontal lines. Parallel to what? Parallel to equator is called longitude. Latitude. Okay. Among these latitudes, we consider certain reference latitudes. Tropic of Cancer, Tropic of Capricorn, 23.5 degree north and 23.5 degree south, Tropic of Cancer and Capricorn. Similarly, Arctic Circle, 66.5 degree north, Antarctic Circle, 66.5 degree south. Why do we refer these lines? Because Earth is tilted. Earth's rotation and revolution we are going to study. In that, Earth is tilted from vertical 23.5 degree from vertical. That is why sun's rays will fall on the particular latitude, up to particular latitude. So it is related to seasons. அதாவது பூமி வந்து சாஞ்சிருக்கிறதுனால சாஞ்சுக்கிட்டு சுற்றுறதுனால 23.5 டிகிரி சாஞ்சிருக்கிறதுனால அந்த சன்லைட்டு படும்போது உங்களுக்கு என்ன ஆகுது அப்படின்னா அந்த பர்டிகுலர் லேட்டிடியூட் வரையிலும் தான் அது போகும். ஆமாம், அதே மாதிரி 66.5 அதோட டேலி ஆகும். ஏன்னா 90 டிகிரியை பிரிச்சிங்கன்னா 23.5 எடுத்துட்டிங்கன்னா மீதி 66.5 வரும். Since Earth is tilted up to what? 23.5 degree. From what? From vertical. In prelims, they have confused the students in GS. From horizontal, it is tilted. No. From horizontal, it is tilted 66.5 degree. From vertical only, it is tilted 23.5. Okay. So here, it is not tilted, straight, sorry. But our Earth is tilted. Okay. Tilted 23.5 from vertical. 23.5 from vertical. So here what happens when sun's rays fall on the earth, it will fall vertically over. I have that animation also, I will show it. Vertically over this Tropic of Cancer in the month of June 21st, like that. Why up to this? Why not more than this? Because Earth is tilted up to this only. Had I tilted the Earth more, then Tropic of Cancer will not be here, will be here. So this is from vertical. From a horizontal, the tilt of the Earth, okay, the tilt of the Earth from a horizontal is remaining 66.5. So it is a totally 90 degree. Here it is 23.5 degree. This side is 66.5 degree. This is the concept. So whenever we refer the pressure belts, equatorial low pressure belt, subtropical high pressure belt, subpolar low pressure belt, polar high pressure belt, we refer Tropic of Cancer, Tropic of Capricorn this side, then Arctic Circle, Antarctic Circle, Equator, North Pole, South Pole, like that we refer. So here you understand what is the latitude, what is the longitude. That is enough. Next.
Measured from 0 degree to 90 degrees in both hemispheres.
How 0 to 90 degree? Take a center of the apple. Okay, take a center of the apple as a reference. Draw a line here. It is a horizontal line. Equator is connected. Okay, then draw a vertical line. Sir, how can we demonstrate this? Go to home, take an apple, then cut like this. Okay, you will get an idea. For example, this is my apple. I am going to remove this portion. This portion will be removed. Remaining portion will be there. In the class, I will bring an apple. Generally, I used to bring apple. I cut in the class generally. Today, I did not bring it. Anyway, I will do it. So then you, on this side, this side, here we have cut the apple. We have removed the portion. You try to draw the lines. then what will be the angle? Okay, so here 10 degrees, it is 20 degrees, 30 degrees, like that. If you visualize that, you will understand. But how is it calculated? It is calculated in this way only. So here, if I draw a circle here, then if I connect this center point on this circle, then it is a 10-degree latitude. It is called a 10 degrees latitude. Then another line here, if I connect the center and this, then this is a 20-degree latitude. Like that, the latitudes will be increasing. Finally, 90 degree is the pole. Like that, we have to cut the apple. I will give the demo later on. So anyway, this is also important. Now,
Earth is round, and so the length of the latitudes decreases as we move towards the poles.
so here length of the latitude decreases. So the longest latitude will be equator. All latitudes are not equal. Longest latitude is equator. Like that you should read. Then here I can show the demo. Take this as a center. Draw a line to connect equator. This is a 0-degree latitude. Then draw a line here. Draw a line here. Draw a line here. Okay. Sorry. So I have cut the apple here. Okay, this side is visible to me. So here latitudes degree is calculated from the center like this. That's all now. Next. சென்ட்ரல் இருந்து அப்படி வெட்டி பார்க்கணும். அதை நான் பண்ணி கொடுக்குறேன் கிளாஸ்ல. Yes.
Longitudes or meridians are the imaginary lines drawn between the two poles. They divide the Earth in 360 equal segments. Like that.
Circumference of the Earth is 360 degree circle. So it divides. So 360 degree divided by 24 longitudes. If we do this, then we can calculate the daytime. One longitude is up to what minute? Like that we will do it. Yes, 15-degree longitude is 1 hour. 4 degree is 1 minute. Like that we will do it. Right? So when we come to the international dateline and the standard meridian, we are going to do this. In 2025 prelims also, they asked this question. We are going to do.
The 0-degree longitude passing through Greenwich in England is called the prime meridian.
Why it is passing through this? Because UK ruled all the countries, colonized all the countries. They conducted a conference to decide the international time zones. That conference held in the Greenwich. So it held in Greenwich, so they fixed that place as the standard place, standard meridian place, 0 degree. Second point, UK wanted to calculate the world time from their country. They colonized the whole world. Sun never sets in British Empire. Then third point, if I draw the 0 degree reference line here, standard meridian, then at the back side, the international dateline will be going. That will be going mostly in the oceans. So இங்கே நான் இப்படி வரைஞ்சாதான் பின்னாடி கடல்ல போகும். Date line போய் ஒரு கண்ட்ரியில் அப்படி குறுக்க போச்சுன்னா 2 டேட்டை ஃபாலோ பண்ணும். If a date line passes via the country at the center, then 2 dates are to be followed. In order to avoid that also, they fixed Greenwich meridian as a standard meridian. Correct. Alaska, Aleutian Island. Then on this side, Russia. Now they will be showing that. Yes, ocean limit. Latitude, we can have n number of latitudes, but we have main latitudes, Tropic of Cancer, Capricorn, Arctic Circle, Antarctic Circle, that's all. But you can draw 90 latitudes also, 1 degree once. But here, since Earth is rotating for 24 hours, it is actually 23 hours, 59 minutes, like that, 56 minutes and seconds. ஆமா கண்ணா 360 தான். ஹரிசாண்டலா 360 டிகிரிக்கு ப்ரோசெட்டிக். அதனால இதனுடைய சர்க்கம்ஃபரன்ஸ் 360. அதை பத்தி கவலை இல்லை. இப்படித்தானே பல்ஜ் ஆயிருக்கு உங்களுக்கு. சர்க்கிள் தான் பெருசா இருக்கு. ஈக்குவட்டாரா இருந்தாலும் நீங்க ஈக்குவட்டாரில் வெட்டும் போது ஆரஞ்சு அப்படியே எடுத்து வெட்டி இருக்கிறீங்க. இப்போ என்ன பண்ணியிருக்கீங்க, ஆரஞ்சு அழுத்திட்டு வெட்டினாலும் ஈக்குவட்டார் பல்ஜானா இப்படிதான் ஆகும். அந்த 360 மாறாது. குட்டியா இருந்தது இப்ப பெருசா இருக்கு. ரேடியஸ் இன்க்ரீஸ் ஆகும், சர்க்கம்ஃபரன்ஸ் இன்க்ரீஸ் ஆகும், ஷேப் டிஸ்டர்ப். ஆரஞ்சு அப்படி போட்டு அழுத்தினா இப்படி அது பல்ஜா, அவ்வளவுதான், ரேடியஸ் இன்க்ரீஸ் ஆகும். ஆமா 360 டிகிரி மட்டும் தான் எடுக்கும். அதனால மெரிடியன்ல மட்டும் we limit the number of meridians up to 24 because we calculate 24 hours time. Next one.
1/2 of a bulb is measured in 180-degree longitudes of east, while the other half in 180-degree longitudes of west.
So here we take, this question is important. This year, every year they ask a question related to Earth rotation and revolution in preliminary, GS preliminary. For that we need this, okay? Here, if you calculate the degrees from this side, so 15 degree 1 hour, 15 degree 2 hours, like that 12 hours, 12 into 15, 180 degrees. Similarly, this side we have to calculate. If I cut the apple here, this is eastern hemisphere, this is western hemisphere. Here sun rises in the east because Earth is rotating on its own axis from west to east. So sun rises in the east. Automatically here Japan will be receiving the first sunlight. So New Year is Japan first. Similarly, New Zealand will hear, they will be celebrating. After that only India will be celebrating. Then Saudi Arabia. Then UK. When it is celebrating, Indian time will be 5.5 hours. 5 hours 30 minutes ahead. So we have already celebrated. Now UK midnight, 12 noon, 12 midnight. But in India 5:30 AM. This is the difference. How do we have that 5:30 AM? 1 hour, 2 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours. 5 and 15, 75. So 75 degrees plus 7.5. So 82.5 degree latitude passes at the center of India. India. Here, any country, in order to have the meridian, they should take care of the regions, different regions of the country. Northeastern region, Western Gujarat. So here we have to divide it almost equally. Okay, almost equally. Then only this 82.5 degree meridian, which passes via Allahabad, particularly the Naini near Allahabad. It passes via that place. It is in NCRT. So on the eastern side, on the western side. We have 15 degrees, approximately 30 degrees with approximately. All will enjoy the sun rays when sun is at the overhead of this longitude. When the sun is at the overhead of this longitude, the sun rays will fall equally. If I select this as a standard meridian, somewhat a 90 degree as a standard meridian, then this side more sunlight will be received, this side less sunlight will be received. So that confusion will be there. Even after this, in current affairs, northeastern people wants separate time zone. If it is so, then two dates will be followed. If I type a document to be sent to northeastern state government from union government, then I will put a separate date. Their date will be different, so confusion will be there. In order to avoid that only, we are doing this. So after completing this, we are going to rotation and revolution path. If time permits, we will do it, or otherwise in the next demo class, we will do it on the 5th. We will take a 2 hours demo class on 5th. So.
Of the world is measured in 180-degree longitudes of east, while the other half in 180-degree longitudes of west. Both the latitudes and longitudes form a grid in which they intersect each other right angles. So, for locating a place on Earth, you need to read the degrees of latitude and longitude. For example, city of New Orleans is located at 30-degree north and 90-degree west. Remember one thing. Although a few lines of latitudes and longitudes are shown on the globes and maps, their number is infinite. So, a city can fall in any one of these crossings.
360 longitudes can be drawn. Chennai, in which longitude? We can refer that longitude. Similarly, 90 latitudes can be drawn. Okay. So, as per our wish, which city is going to be located, which point is going to be located. According to that, we can take the latitudes and the longitudes. Okay. So, this is important. Next, I will show you one more video. We will discuss that in the next class. Okay.
Sitting by our window, we watch as the days and nights roll by, bringing with it the snow of winter, the warmth of summer, the freshness of monsoon, the scent of spring, and the coziness of autumn. Have we ever paused to wonder how these wonderful changes that we witness occur? And when we do, what is unveiled is nothing short of a miracle in process. Like the human body, the climatic conditions of Earth also undergo yearly physical changes in a repetitive manner called seasonal changes, which is a division of the year marked by changes in weather, ecology, and hours of daylight. But how and why do seasons change? Although the reason for the existence of seasons may not be as dramatic as ancient Greek mythological symbolism of an unfortunate marriage between Persephone and Hades, it is nonetheless quite interesting. You see, the Earth rotates on an axis, tilting and spinning quite like a top. Simultaneously, it revolves around the Sun in an elliptical or oval orbit, taking one long year comprising of 365 days to make one huge round. Due to the orbit's elliptical nature and the Earth's tilting disposition, some parts at certain periods on Earth are exposed to the sun's rays and heat more directly than the others.
So here this part, okay, is experiencing the heat in one way. Then this part, direct sun rays fall here. Okay, I will show it.
5 days to make one huge round.
Also strong.
Due to the orbit's elliptical nature and the Earth's tilting disposition, some parts at certain periods on Earth are exposed to the sun's rays and
So here, direct sun rays are falling in Australia. Here, it is slanting sun rays in India. It is winter to India, summer to Australia. Why? Earth is tilted in this direction. Earth is tilted in this direction. The axis of the Earth is here only. It is rotating like this. So that is why it is winter, it is summer.
more directly than the others. The root cause of this phenomena is the axis, an imaginary line that divides the Earth into two poles, North Pole and South Pole.
So here this dark, this part is called circle of dark. This part is called circle of illumination. I want to give more apple to a person. So what I do, I tilt the apple, I cut here. So the person who is getting this part will have more apple. This person will get less apple. It means more night, more dark, more night in 360 degrees. Then it is less day in 360 degrees. So here it is 14 hours daytime, or we can say 14 hours night time, 16 hours night time, 20 hours night time. Finally here 24 hours night. How? The direct sun rays do not fall on North Pole. It is in the circle of dark, 24 hours night. So during winter, if you move from here to here, equator to the pole, day will decrease, night will increase beyond the Arctic circle. I told you 66.5. Arctic circle, totally night, 24 hours night. Here, direct sun rays will be falling on Tropic of Capricorn. Because it is tilted 23.5 na. Here, Tropic of Capricorn. இது இப்படி சாஞ்சிருக்கிறதுனால 23.5 இந்த இடத்துல வந்து கேப்ரிகான் மேலே லைட் விழுகும். இங்கே ஆர்கிடிக் சர்க்கிளுக்கு அந்த பக்கம் போனீங்கன்னா ஃபுல்லாக நைட்டாக இருக்கும். Had Earth been tilted 45 degree, then automatically up to 45 degree, dark will be there. Okay, so that is important. In the classroom coaching, I will show the globe, I will tilt it. Okay, so with this, we will end the demo session today. In the next session, we will have at least 2 hours of class to show the students how to study. Okay, the geography. Then you will have an idea. Now, if you have any doubt, you can ask. Otherwise, we will wind up. Doubt இருந்தா கேளுங்கம்மா. அப்புறம் கிளாஸை நம்ம இது பண்ணிக்கலாம். 10 degree 20 degree நான் ஆப்பிள் வச்சா அடுத்த கிளாஸ்ல காட்டுறாங்க.